Hello everyone, this is Mercator 825 and we are in Rome 2 Total War, because I want to show you an online battle that I played as the Getae again. Now, last time I messed things up against the Suevi. This time I'm playing as the Seleucids and we'll see how it goes. You can see my opponent's army over here. He has gone for a bunch of pikemen, some archers, and a quite heavy cavalry component. On my part I have 2 units of the spear cavalry again, noble cap for my general, just like last time, a couple of units of the spear warriors, and 3 units of these Dacian archers. Then, for my main infantry body, I've gone for these mercenaries that are axe warriors. Actually, they look quite cool with these axes. I kinda like it. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 units of those. 3 noble swordsmen and a bunch of these Dacian heavy skirmishers. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And have a look at this. I went for heavy skirmishers that have some melee stats in comparison to the regular ones. They're quite better, and that's gonna be an important part of the battlefield, so keep it in mind. So right now we are both of us lining up for the battlefield. I'm fast forwarding this because it is just moving. Over here I just wanted to see if my opponent reacted as he was marching. It was quite probable, but yeah, it was just to make him move and not to make things that easy for him. So both of us have lined up, and now I'm going to come right through this forest. Why? Well, all his cover is here, all I can see, and I'm quite sure he has hidden units. I've counted 17 soldiers, well, 17 units altogether, and sure enough, what do we have here? Some medium cavalry, 3 units in total. So yeah, now I know that I don't have a superior cavalry. Oh, holy cow! Now I know I don't have a superior cav advantage on this flank. So I'm going to use these spear warriors to protect it, and you can see he's already getting some shots at them and killing them, and I can't afford it. So you'll see me pushing forward quite fast. Yeah, there we go. So first my archers, and then with my skirmishers, and then I will move my infantry body. As he has the range advantage, the skirmish advantage, and the infantry with his pikes, he's quite comfortable. He doesn't have to move, and I'm with the barbarians and I gotta attack. He's attacking my archers, and that's okay because they can cause a lot of damage to his phalangites, and that's a good idea actually. The problem is that I have a lot of peltas, a whole lot of peltas, and I'm concentrating, well, I'm not concentrating fire, but I'm giving attack orders on the pikes. I don't really care about the archers right now. And what else happening here? I gave some attack orders, but my opponent was watching and is retreating. And in this flank I'm quite sure I will give an attack order right now. Here you have an overhead of the action. Yeah, there we go. I don't pop trample, but look at this. This unit is looking the wrong direction, and then he moves at the last second, but I will catch them. Yeah, see it? They move just a little bit, but then they get charged from behind. And it wasn't a trample, because I just gave the order and I was microing all the parts of the battlefield. I finally got my opponent on this flank, and over here. And I have spears coming to support, so his cavalry is in very big trouble. He's charging his Ejima cavalry, so now his Ejima is going to get involved with my spears as well. And here I got his pikes while they were running, so that's the reason why I'm killing them, and I'm killing them so easily. Look, this part over here is in pike formation, and I am on their flanks on both these units. The problem is that my opponent has a lot of cavalry, way more than I have. Yeah, right here I give an attack order with my peltas. Most of them have used all their ammo. And here I use my... what's this? Yeah, faxmen. I got one unit just to throw in a flank or something. They look quite cool, to be honest, but they're worthless. And that's basically what's happening. My general routed due to these Persian hoplites that were supporting the fight, and now I have some spears facing them. On this flank this fight continues, but his men are starting to lose. The problem is that he has a whole lot of archers left, and my cavalry is dying. The last unit I have is, well, I have this cavalry unit over here, I think. No, actually it has already routed, so I just have this unit over here with 35 men, and they are fighting with median cavalry that is going to kill them if I don't reinforce. So we have my crappy faxmen taking it out with this median cavalry, and they will do a quite decent job, to be honest. These fax are quite good against cavalry. Well, their charge is going to destroy them, but once they have charged, yeah, they will do quite well. And look at my peltas, still killing this cavalry unit, holding like crazy, and in the end they are going to win this fight. Here I get another charge on his cavalry that wasn't prepared. Look, 22 men on my cav unit, and it was wavering just a minute ago, so I'm in a very delicate situation. I have to chase his archers with my infantry, and there's no way I'm catching them. And look, for example here, they stop, line up, and shoot at the back of these nobles. And I'm lucky he's not in heavy shot. If he were in heavy shot, I would be, well, completely dead right now. And he still has cavalry left. So look, this cavalry unit is about to rout, and it routs in the end, and this one comes to reinforce. For the rest, it's more or less, yeah, it's actually what happened. Here I got charged from behind, and this unit routed. I was going to reinforce with this unit, but I think I don't. Yeah, I moved back at the end. The cavalry routed, as I told you, and now I have to face this other unit. Over here he's doing a pretty good job. He charged my men from behind with his cavalry, and now he reinforces with his archers that are probably out of ammunition. So they will rout due to morale. They are surrounded and charged from behind, and they rout, and my men are unable to get there in time. And now he's going to do the exact same thing over here. Now here I was a little bit more prepared, and I get a shield wall, not in time unfortunately. The good thing is he shot some arrows and killed some horses. My men will rout again here, and as in the last time my men are unable to catch up. So right now I'm pretty screwed. I have some nobles chasing archers, which is not the situation I want, but I have to do it because I don't want archers at my back while I'm facing this. So at this moment my opponent pretty much has the battle. At least that's what I think. But don't underestimate nobles, and especially if they are decent. Look at this. They stop in the forest where they get some bonuses against cavalry because their charge gets decreased in the speed. I get a shield wall. And over here we'll get his men. He isn't ready, he didn't see it. And I will get a charge, and I will pop the cavalry counter tactics. So I will kill quite a few of his men. Actually, yeah, there we go. Cavalry Connect Tactics. Over here I'm cleaning his skirmishers with my axes, and these nobles are still running over there. Now look at this. Look at this. I popped head hand. So now they are getting their attack increase, a morale bonus, I think, and all kinds of buffs that are going to make these units rout. Look at their morale and look at mine. It is incredible. These nobles are the heroes of the battlefield. They just won it. Because now I can use this unit to chase these men, this unit to chase these others, and this spears to chase his cavalry. And what happens? He quits the game, we got a rage quit, and he forces a draw. Sweet, it is sweet, isn't it? Yeah, so he made it, and we got a draw. Good game to him. It was a fun battle, and actually I was quite surprised I managed to win it. Well, it was a draw, but I consider it as a win. Yeah, especially with the Getae, like they don't have the barbarian faction and fighting pikes. It was quite nice. But anyway, it is a draw. You can see the kills over here. 25 cavalry men for these faxmen, so respectable number. My spears doing a decent job, why not? And then yeah, same thing with my axes. Over 100 kills, that's okay, quite decent, maybe not enough. These two units did nothing, they were worthless, but these two did pretty well. And same thing with my skirmishers, softening the pikes, so yeah, also an important role in the battlefield. Not my archers, look, 0, 0 and 0 kills, that's money that I lost just in archers. My cavalry did okay, I suppose, not very good, but it was fighting against heavy melee cavalry. So on his part, his cavalry got a lot of kills and he made a very good job with them. Then his archers of course got a lot of kills, as it is typical when you're fighting barbarians. They have a little armor. And then his pikes, he made a poor job microing them and got almost no kills. This person hopefully they got some, but yeah, in the end it wasn't enough. So there you have it. The last video was showing weaknesses of the Getae. This one is more or less the strengths. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later.